So I want to start out by saying, has anybody ever woken up with a headache, not just a headache, but a horrible headache, like a migraine? Show of hands. Okay, thank you. So I want to go on by explaining what a migraine is. So a migraine is a very painful headache. It normally intensifies over time. It's normally your entire head, so it's not just a little part. It normally is the back of your head. It goes down your neck, so your neck hurts. Changes in your vision can occur. This is not all the time, but I'll explain the vision a little later on. But my headaches, when I started having them, they were very unbearable because I wasn't really used to having migraines. But after getting some medication and stuff, and not stressing over school and work and stuff so much, they started to get a lot, I guess, lighter is the word I would use. Anyways, the symptoms of migraines are, there's honestly like a wide variety depending on your body, because everybody's got like different body and genetics and stuff. Symptoms can be, of course I said, the vision, intensive pain in your head or the back of your head. Sometimes people get nauseous with migraines, or they can get lightheaded, and they can also be sensitive to light and sound. Sometimes if you are in like a room with bright lights, it can cause your migraines to get probably not better. But some symptoms, like I said, can be different for everybody. Some symptoms may not even be listed, but these are just some of the main ones with migraines. Moving on, like I said, we get to vision. That can occur during migraine. This is probably, I would say, from experience, the worst part of migraines, and it normally occurs most of the time before the migraine. So normally you'll get these weird visions and stuff, and then about 30 minutes later, I would say that normally your migraine will come along. Doctors call this a migraine aurora. And this is actually what my doctor told me, that this is the part where it usually happens, like I said before. And it can be blind spots, there can be lines in your vision, it can be double vision. There's honestly so many different kinds of different vision that you can have with a migraine. So I really wanted to include this in it, because I think it's really important when talking about migraines, is I wanted to show these pictures. So your all's left, this is like the zigzag line kind of around the vision. I actually have experienced this before. This normally happens before the migraine. And then the middle one is a blind spot. And I would say that that one's probably the worst vision experience, because you can be like looking at somebody or something, and then you'll just have this blind spot where you just cannot see anything. And then the far right is kind of when you're like looking at someone. If this happens, you really like can't see half of their face. All of these are honestly like horrible, so I hope nobody ever has to experience anything like these. How does a migraine affect your body? Like I said, stress is one of the main key things that can cause a migraine. A lot of these statistics that I'm about to read came from webmd.com. And some of these I actually did not know, so this is very helpful with me experiencing migraines and actually knowing a lot more for myself. But it said, this one stuck out to me the most, about ears. Apparently it can make you hear things that are actually not there. It's called auditory hallucinations. So like you hallucinate and you see things, but apparently you can also hear hallucinations, which was kind of crazy. But it said 2 out of 3 people hear human voices while experiencing migraines that are actually not there, which is a little kind of creepy. But with your nose, it can cause you to have like sinus infections and stuff. Your arms and legs, they can sometimes tingle or become numb. And then your digestive tract, it can cause you to have like food cravings or no food cravings. And this is kind of nasty, but even diarrhea. So moving on. I want to tell you about my story with it, because I know I keep saying I experienced these and stuff. So last semester, it was right before spring break. I was actually at work, and I was really excited for spring break. It was my first spring break in college and stuff, and I know everybody's got their big plans and stuff. And so I was at work one night, and I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, the vision, like I showed you, the zigzag lines just came across, and I at first thought that I was going blind, because anybody who has those in their vision would assume that, like, hey, this is not okay, I'm going like blind or something. But anyway, so I kind of freaked out, and I called my mom, and she knew right away that I was having a migraine. And so after work, I went home like anybody else would, and I just took Excedrin migraine and laid down. But it's the story kind of twists right here, because after the next day, I actually the migraines did not go away. So every day for, I think it was about 2 months, I had a migraine every single day. And so I was in and out of, I think within a month, I was in and out of 3 emergency rooms. I went to the eye doctor, and then I also finally went to my actual doctor to try to figure out what was going on. I was kind of scared, because I was like, okay, this is not okay. I don't know, like, what's wrong with my head. I shouldn't be having these many migraines. But I ended up getting into a neurologist in Lexington, and when I went there, he explained that these can sometimes be caused, like I said, from stress and different things. And so I got put on a medicine called amitriptyline, which is actually, I found out that it is actually for depression, but can also be treated for migraines also. So after taking this medicine and stuff, and a few months going by to let it kind of get into my body and stuff, I ended up going back to the neurologist for an MRI and blood work. My MRI actually came back showing that I had 3 small spots on my brain, but he said that it was actually, like, I guess, normal, and those spots could be what is causing the migraines. But overall, my migraines have got better with the medicine. My main point behind the story, though, is that as a college student, we have, like, a good life, I guess, and college may be good, but at the end of the day, you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and not constantly stressing over different things that you really shouldn't be stressing about. So, talking about my MRI, this is actually not a picture of my MRI. I really wanted to get one, but I wasn't able to get my hands on it so quick. And so, brain A, like I said, mine had 3 spots on my brain. So the reason I'm comparing these is because I wanted you guys to see brain B, which is a normal brain, I guess you would say, and then brain A is one where it's highlighted with 2 spots. And so I thought it was really good to compare them, and since I knew what my brain, I guess the spots and stuff had on it, I wanted to be able to show that and just give you a more perspective look on it. So, like I said, I've been talking about the treatments and stuff and medications. On the board, there's amitriptyline, Excedrin migraine, Imitrex, and Tylenol, and ibuprofen, and stuff like that. I want to make a note, though, Tylenol and ibuprofen are good. I guess for most people, that's what they go to for taking medicine for a migraine or a headache. But it's always good that if you're having, like, regular headaches, to make sure you go to your doctor, because prescriptions like that your doctor give you are a lot better than just popping an ibuprofen or a Tylenol over time. And so that leads us to, I wanted to give some statistics on college students, because I feel like it's very important to hit on this. College students, like I said, have stressful things in their lives, and so 90% of people are the ones who have, in college, are the ones who have migraines. So, like it said on the board in webmd.com, 21.1% were male and 72.9% were female who had migraines. And so, out of this study that some doctors had set up, there was 266 migraine-type headaches from the ages of 17 to 39 years old, and 72 were male and 149, 94 were female. So it shows that females have more of like migraine headaches. But that can also, the reason is because they have like menstrual cycles and stuff. So their like hormones and stuff can cause more of migraines than anything. And lastly, how to prevent migraines as a college student. It's so important to take time out of your day for yourself and to relax and take naps and just chill out. You don't have to overthink everything, like she was saying, like stress and stuff, and it's just good to just sit down and just take time out of the day and just relax. But overall, people will come and go out of your life, and jobs will come and go, and college is important, like I said, but taking care of yourself physically and mentally can have a large impact on the quality of your life.
You got questions?
If someone isn't able to do anything like get a hold of medicine for a migraine in the short, like what should they do like in the short term? Once they realize they have the migraine, like
Sometimes there's what's called